Saturday. All week long. Well, even in the next week's looking damn good.
Yeah, summerish, 80s.
Yeah, yeah, they're went spring.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that we mentioned the temperatures heating up because we have our friends from Summer of the Arts here, and it seems like, well, we got a reprieve last year, but almost every Arts Fest, it seems like it's 1,000 degrees out there.
Yeah.
At the beginning of June for some reason, but we'll see what happens then. But we're not here to talk about that. Eric is here, and we're going to talk about the Bob Dylan tribute concert that's coming up on Saturday.
That's right, and I'm here with Kevin Hannock, who organized this concert.
Yeah, nice job, by the way.
Thank you.
Got some really great artists, and we were talking before we went on the air. As someone who went to see Bob Dylan last month in Davenport, listening to Bob Dylan shows now is like a puzzle. You have to really lean in and listen for a lyric or two to try and figure out what song he's singing because he rearranges everything. There were a couple songs that you could pick up right away, but most of it was either rearranged or a completely different reading of his songs. Now these, I would imagine a lot of them are going to be pretty straightforward.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, I guess. At least you'll be able to hear the words, I hope. Anyway.
We've got 6 different groups, each singing 3 different songs.
Okay, so you're going to get a full show.
The funny thing was when I was talking to the groups and I said, submit the songs you want to sing, so we didn't want to have any overlap.
Yeah.
I had no overlap in the original.
Really?
Not one. There's so many songs to choose from, and each group chose different songs, so that's going to be really fun.
Now, normally when artists do shows like this, they'll pick 1 or 2 like really familiar songs and maybe dig deeper into the library and pick a more obscure cut. Is that the case on this show?
I think so. I mean, we've got songs like "It Takes a Lot to Laugh, It Takes a Train to Cry." You don't hear that song.
No, not very often.
But "Low and Away" is going to do that. More familiar songs would be "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
Sure.
The Breaker Brothers, that's one of the ones they're going to do all along the Watchtower, and I can't wait to hear Grizz's guitar solo in that. We've got Brian Johannesson doing one of my original favorite songs of his called Masters of War.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's a powerful song. And my band, the Recliners, are doing one of the songs I love. It's called Changing of the Guards. You hardly ever hear that.
Street Legal, yep.
Yeah.
Great record.
And
got a 3 Dylan guys here, so if we start referencing albums you don't remember or songs you don't know, come to the show. You'll enjoy it.
One of the funny things that happens, I'm trying to, this was a few months ago, I'm organizing this thing. I get an email from somebody that seemed to know me. You still don't know who it was, and said, "You ought to hear this band from City High." I heard them at the swing choir show. They came out of the group and did "Don't Think Twice, It's All Right." And I said,
nice.
"Are you kidding me? A high school group?" I was so excited that Dylan is being played by high schoolers. So they're a little group called Room Service, and they're going to do 3 songs.
Nice.
So excitement,
Yeah.
Okay, so Eric, the show is Saturday?
The show is Saturday. It's an early show, an afternoon show. Doors at 1 and show at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and tickets are available now at englert.org. Is that right?
Englert.org. Tickets are through the Englert website. Tickets are $25 in advance, only $10 in advance for students. And the day of the show, that goes up to $30.15. So you can save yourself some money by getting them ahead of time.
That'll pay for a beverage.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, this is people do Dylan tributes in different ways, shapes, or forms. I know I think in New York they were doing a 50th anniversary tribute to the Rolling Thunder review that he did that year in 1975 with Joan Baez, and Roger McGuinn joined him on a couple of dates, and others joined him, and so they did a tribute concert for that. And his birthday is this month. He'll be 84.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
And he starts up his Rough and Rowdy Ways tour again next week, starting in Phoenix. And he doesn't take a lot of break in between when he's on a leg of a tour. He'll do like 3 or 4 shows a week. So he is the definition of a touring musician, that's for sure. And when he announced that he was going to tour over the latest album, Rough and Rowdy Ways, I think it said 2023 through 2025, and he's pretty much lived up to that so far.
That's fantastic.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, but what are the other bands that are going to be there?
Well, the lineup, there's 6 different bands. The high school band is called Room Service. Low and Away, Dave Peterson and Schmidt and Peterson. Beaker Brothers. Ben Schmidt and his band Silk Creek will be there. Brian Johannesson will be there. And my group, the Recliners, will be there.
Yeah, and you guys how long have you guys been together as a band?
Oh my goodness, over 30 years.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
We still love it.
Yeah, well, you can tell when I listen to you guys, catch you occasionally, and it's always good to see you guys up there having fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to mention that this is not just a Dylan tribute; it's also a fundraiser and a benefit for Summer of the Arts to help us pay for the free programming that we put on this summer, and specifically for Arts Fest. So we'll be talking some between songs about the bands at Arts Fest. And I'm just really grateful that these great musicians, are contributing their time to help support our programming.
Yeah, it's what you guys do every year is just nothing short of phenomenal. I mean, the fact that almost every Friday between May and the end of September there is a musical act playing somewhere.
That's right.
Sponsored by Summer of the Arts, whether it's the Friday Night Concert Series, Music on the Move, the festivals, the Arts Fest, the Jazz Fest, the new rhythms at Riverfront Crossings, which you've expanded this year. It's pretty damn amazing.
Well, we try. We try to give you something to do in the summer.
And I can't wait till the first one is a week from Friday.
That's right.
And it's the Iowa Steel Band. And believe me, you guys, if you've never seen them, they're amazing. They do twists on modern songs, and it's just a good feel. And it's a great because it's their last time together before they go out on a brief summer tour. Because it's University of Iowa, right?
Right. Yeah. University of Iowa.
So obviously there's graduating members and stuff like that. So don't they normally do a couple extra dates after?
Yeah,
after
they do.
This?
They do. This kind of kicks off their last little mini tour before people go their separate ways.
Yeah. So go out and check that out. It's at all the Friday Night Concert Series are at the Ped Mall.
Yeah.
And it does have a rain location, the Chauncey Swan parking ramp. Hopefully won't have to use that too much this year. And then the Rhythms at Riverfront Crossings is at Riverfront Crossings Park. Mm-hmm. And Music on the Move is everywhere.
everywhere. Look for a local park near you. But yeah, we're really grateful to the musicians that are contributing their time and putting on this completely unique show because even though, I mean, these are bands that you can see out in the community, but you're not going to get this show anywhere except this Saturday.
And I think that's kind of a neat thing to spark them creatively.
Absolutely.
All right, let's pick 3 Dylan songs, and you may not play Bob Dylan when you're doing your normal sets when you're out and about, but this is an opportunity to kind of stretch your creative muscles a little bit. Now, as the Recliners, do you cover any Bob Dylan songs when you play your gigs?
There's a couple songs that we typically often do. One is it's a song called "Things Have Changed."
It's one of our favorite songs here at KCJJ.
It's a wonderful song, and we kind of do a cover of a cover. We do a Betty LaVette version.
Okay.
And Sasha Alexander, our female singer, does a fantastic job. We're not doing this song this time, but we often do one called "Senor."
Which
also from Street Legal.
Yeah, great song. And again, we do a cover of a cover. We do one. We love the Tim O'Brien version on his album Red on Blonde. It's a great song. So
okay. See, I'm writing all this down because
keep track of this, will you?
I've got a Bob Dylan program that I host on our sister station, and I feature a cover song every week. So you've given me some good new ideas to put on the list.
Always glad to help you.
Yes, very much so. So again, the show is Saturday starting at 2, and tickets are available through the Englert website, englert.org, and it benefits Summer of the Arts and helps out with the programming, which is, as we said, phenomenal. And this is going to be a great show. And even if you're a casual fan of Bob Dylan, this is going to be a lot of fun. And I hope a bunch of people show up.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. And this kind of kicks off our Summer of the Arts season. So we'll have regular visits from members of Summer of the Arts every Thursday here on KCJJ through September. So thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, Jim.